universal card pull today. Let's see what the universe wants us to know this week. Fresh energy brings rainbows. So you guys, this is great. I wanted to talk to you about this and I didn't know if I was going to get it in. If you guys open my newsletter this week and you're on my newsletter list, one of the things that happened on November 19th and 20th is that Pluto went into Aquarius, right? That is the cosmic thing of that. So that brought fresh energy into it with the Pluto moving into Aquarius. And what it did is it just further cemented us into this Aquarian age. And this Aquarian age that we have now entered, and some of the people, some of the experts I've consulted said that it's going to be a 200 to 300-year-old age of Aquarius, right? You guys remember that old 70s song, Age of Aquarius, right? So we're in it right now. And what happens is in Aquarius, in this Aquarian age, it is really about equality. It's about self-reliance. It's about community. It's about communication. It's about being able to be back together. So this is why we are in such tumultuous times right now, is any system that is power over someone else is breaking down. It must break down in order for us to move forward. Now it's really scary. And it feels like the world is cracking up and it feels like things are changing too much around us. And they are. And they're doing it for a purpose. And we can either resist it or we can just learn to handle our own emotions, clear our stuff, and be as strong as we possibly can and embrace the change. Remember, whenever change is real, it's happening, it's coming, no matter what. We can either resist it or we can surrender into it. So which do you want to do? Do you want to resist it, or do you want to surrender? I remember with my kids, I would give my kids a choice when they were little. It was like, you can do this the hard way or you can do this the easy way. The choice is here. The change is happening. It's up to you to decide how you want to handle it. And you know what? Sometimes my kids needed to do it the hard way because they wanted to be a stove toucher. They wanted to get burned. They wanted to see what the consequences were going to happen. Sometimes they just surrendered into it and did it the easy way because they knew well enough exactly what was going to happen. So that's it. You know what I mean? So fresh energy brings rainbows. So I'm going to add right here that fresh energy brings rainbows if you surrender, or fresh energy can bring a whole lot of bad weather. It can bring snow and rain and sleet. It depends on where you are and what you want to do. And here's the thing, in our lives, sometimes we need to be a stove toucher because we need to learn the lesson. So if you're going to choose the hard way, own it, take responsibility for it. If you're going to choose the easy way, own it, take responsibility for it. It's all either a lesson or a blessing. And the quicker that you can take responsibility for it, the quicker you can move through it. Okay. So that's just what it is. So fresh energy brings rainbows this week. So look at the changes there in front of you. Look and see how you feel about them. Do you want to accept them? Do you want to resist them? Whatever it is, please, please, please just be honest with yourself and real with yourself that it is what it is in front of you and look at it as truth. Okay? Okay.